Hi guys, and welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. So today's reading is your general reading, your general tarot reading, and this is for January 2015, and this is for the zodiac sign of Aquarius. So Aquarius, it's really funny when I put your cards out, but I just got this really tingly feeling, and I got a feeling that for some of you guys, this reading is potentially centered around family. And I don't know why I'm feeling like that, but there's something, if it's not family, then it's a work situation, or, I mean, it doesn't scream out to me work, but it screams out to me a situation whereby there's people that, for some of you guys, you know, that you need to kind of take a break from in January, or you need to consider your next move. Because I can see some kind of disagreement going on here within these cards for some of you guys, and I have a feeling it might be something to do with family for some of you. I'll show you what I mean. We have the first two kinds, the cards, the Queen of Pentacles and the Emperor card, and to me these kind of, I don't know why in my head I got the idea that this was the mother and this was the father for some of you guys. So it might be for some of you guys your parents. The Queen of Pentacles is a very nurturing earth mother, sweet, loving type of person. She'll do anything for her family. She's really just a nice character in the tarot, okay? She is very dependable. So this could be a family member, it could be a friend, it could be a partner. But this is the person that you'd go to when you wanted some good, sound, lovely advice. If you were, I don't know, had a secret that you didn't want to tell someone. This is the type of person that you go to tell that secret to and to get some dependable advice from. She's very generous. She's very, you can feel really secure around her. The Emperor bloke now, he's much more authoritative, okay? He's much more like paternal character, okay? And that's why I felt that for some of you guys, I think a situation going on from before January 2015 is centred around a couple of characters, one that you feel very comfortable with, one that you don't feel very comfortable with, whether this is your mum and dad, or whether these are people that represent these energies, okay? And I think potentially, with the next card, there are extremes of energy with you, with these people, okay? Especially with the Emperor bloke. On the one hand, for some of you guys, it's making you feel inward. There's some kind of disagreement or conflict going on with this situation. And for some of you guys, it's making you feel uncomfortable. Really uncomfortable. And you want to go for something, but there might be a sense of, I'm scared of upsetting the apple cart. You know, I'm scared of kind of rocking that apple cart. But this is saying go for it. Be passionate. If you've got a passion there, you've got to go for it in January, okay? Regardless of what anybody else thinks, you've got to go for it, okay? Because this situation is making you feel uncomfortable. There's a situation I believe is making some of you guys feel uncomfortable, and you need to be released from it. But you also need to be a bit reckless. With the Knight of Wands, he's a really kind of twofold character, okay? On the one hand, he's kind of really sweet, really nice. On the other hand, he exudes something. He's almost like he's bipolar or something, you know? And you need to embrace the kind of other side of this character, and not the kind of sweet person who tells you what you want to know, you know, but the person who's kind of a bit of, you know, who's a little bit reckless, who's a little bit, you know, wants to go out there and do stuff. And, you know, that energy you need to take into January and say, no, I'm going to do stuff, okay? I'm going to be less inward. I'm going to be less inward and less kind of into myself, and I'm going to kind of let my inner rock God or rock get us out. Do you see what I'm coming from? And this just screams to me this. But I do definitely think it's on the cards that you guys are walking away from something. There's going to be a retreat, and there's going to be a retreat. There's going to be some sort of rest from a situation that wasn't serving you. And it comes with the Four of Swords and the Eight of Cups, and these are two very, very similar cards, because they talk about kind of just taking yourself out of a situation and turning the other way, just kind of, you know, relaxing from something. certainly with the Four of Swords, this is a time for rest from struggle. It's retreat. It's contemplating your next move. It's having your own space. It's standing back and reviewing the situation. It's preparing for the future. It's, you know, if you're feeling stuck. So some of these guys, so some of these, sorry, for some people, this card can mean that you're feeling stuck, or you're feeling paralysed by your fears. So I think this is twofold. Don't be paralysed by your fears. Just retreat from a situation that doesn't serve you. And I certainly think a lot of you guys are going to retreat, because we've got you walking away from a situation that wasn't serving you. And I think the situation comes in with the Emperor. I think there's some sort of authority, or there's something that's going on there that is making you feel like you have to go inward, like you're uncomfortable around it. But that Knight of Wands is telling me that you need to embrace who you really are, and you need to embrace that energy that tells you that you need to be far more liberated than you've been feeling within this situation that's happening, I believe, with the Emperor card. Because the Hermit card is telling me that you're trying to find a light in the darkness. You're trying to find your way out of a situation, and you're thinking about it. And again, the Four of Swords is a card also of contemplation, taking time out to contemplate, to think, to relax, to retreat from a situation, to take some time out on your own. And certainly I think you guys, for some of you guys, you'll be walking away from it. Walking away from the situation because it doesn't serve you. There's unbalance there, and the unbalance is shown in the Eight of Cups. And then we have the Five of Swords. Again, very telling. Being the victor. Defeating your fears. Defeating your opposition. I believe the opposition comes with this Emperor card for some reason. The opposition is not with the Queen of Pentacles. To me, the Queen of Pentacles is the person that potentially supports you, some of you guys. It's the energy, it's the person, it's the people, it's the environment that supports you. To me, the Emperor suggests someone that is against you, especially if you are not very good around authority, or being told what to do, or feeling constrained around that type of thing. And I believe that you'll be defeating whatever that energy is that doesn't serve you with the Five of Swords within January. And again, the High Priestess, it's lifting the veil of untruth, okay? It's trusting your inner voice, trusting your intuition, trusting that side of yourself that you don't really know, or you're not aware, consciously aware exists. It's trusting that psychic part of yourself, trusting that otherworldly part of yourself, trusting your, how do I explain it? Just trusting that feeling, trusting that aura, trusting that thing inside of you, that energy out there that you can't touch and you can't feel, but you just know, you just feel it within yourself. You can't physically touch it, it's not a tangible thing, but it's a feeling, it's an energy. And it's really trusting that through January. On the other hand, with this reading, we could look at the Emperor as being, it's a time for you guys to get organised with yourself, you know. It's a time to use that authority, use that kind of taking control of a situation. And again, I think this runs through here. It's about for you guys taking control of a situation. For some of you guys, you are going inward in January. And I think it's going on from now. You are going inward in January. It's going on from way back, I think. But this year, it's all about taking control, organising your life. And sometimes in order to take control and organise our lives, we need to walk away from something. We need to leave something behind that doesn't serve us. And this certainly says it to me with the Five of Swords and the Eight of Cups. These are two people that are walking away. These are two people who have defeated something. On the one hand, there is unbalance, so someone's walking away from something that doesn't serve them, that makes them feel out of control or makes them feel chaotic. And this person is defeating their fears. Fears do make us feel chaotic. They don't, whatever fear you have, it will always make you feel a sense of imbalance. You don't feel balanced with a fear. So for both of these cards, it's walking away from something that makes you feel unbalanced. It's retreating, going inward and contemplating things, you know. Embracing that truth, embracing that energy. You've got a choice to make. What extreme do you want to embrace? What energy do you want to embrace? Do you want to embrace the energy that tells people what they want to know, or do you want to embrace the energy that serves you? Do you want to embrace your truth, your intuition? Find solace in those people that support you, okay, within January. But whatever this situation is, guys, one thing I do know is that you're going to be walking away from it. You're going to be defeating that fear that was there, and you're going to be walking away from that situation, and you're going to be the victor. You're going to have your time to think about it and to contemplate what it is that you want to do, and you're going to walk away from it. This is a very good reading, a very, very telling reading. When I get readings like this, it's a story for me. It runs like a story, and it's just so interesting how it all pans out. But certainly for some of you Aquarians, you are going to be walking away, I believe, from a situation. And I think that situation has caused imbalance and fear, and you're going to be defeating that. But you're going to use your inner strength, your energy, that inner feeling, that whisper in your ear that tells you it's time to do that. It's a new year, it's a new you. You're going to be embracing that. So guys, I'd like to say thank you so much for joining me on that reading. Your next reading will be your February 2015 reading, and that's going to be coming up very, very early on the site. This will be coming up in January again, probably just a few days after this one, simply because I've been very late with this reading, and I hate being late with readings, but I've had all of the year ahead readings to get through. So I'll be back with you guys with that reading, and yeah, have a great, great day, and I'll see you on that reading. Take care.